Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do a general reading. We'll take an Intuitive Whispers Oracle card, just see what the energy is, and then we'll play a little bit of tarot and hopefully clarify any messages that want to come through. So the first card out today is Tap into Your Sacral Power. So your sacral chakra is your emotional identity, it's creativity and desire. You might be feeling, if you're not tapping into it properly, obviously as the card would suggest, maybe you're feeling a little bit blocked, creative wise. You could be having some, struggles going with the flow, or you could even be experiencing some intimacy issues. That could be a message for someone. I always say that because I never know who I'm talking to. This is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We'll take two just for the fun of it. An inspiration hunt. Maybe you're on a hunt for some inspiration as to how to clear your sacral chakra. In that case, I think you might be in the right place. Let's take some tarot and see what they've got to say. I was going to change up the deck, but I think I'll stick with this deck. I'll change it up on the next video. Okay, and I will give these a little bit of a better shuffle, purely because when the last time I used them, I have to admit, I can't remember if I shuffled them very well. I know I shuffled them, but did I shuffle them very well last time I used them? I have to admit, I do make a few videos in one day. I put them up, just however they go up, really. Trust that the videos and the readings reach who they need to reach. So these have had a good shuffle. Right, let's take some. The Queen of Wands. Whenever the Queen of Wands comes out, she's very passionate, she's very purposeful. She don't give no shits, okay? And she's all about the confidence, baby. The Page of Wands. Okay, so it could be something for you to focus on. It could be a move. It could be finding out something that drives you forward. The Empress, birthing a new cycle. We'll just go through what the cards sort of mean, and then we'll get into what the reading's about. So she's ruled by Venus, so she's all about the comfort, desires, as we did say earlier with the sacral chakra is about desire. But yeah, she's abundant. She takes energy, she transmutes it and makes it into something beautiful and abundant and loving, and she's got pomegranates all over her robes, which is all about abundance and fertility. The Two of Swords. Okay, well, that could be a bit of a crossroads. So maybe the crossroads, if this is resonating with you, you need to look towards your desires. Maybe have a look at your birth chart. If you don't know, you can just do it online. It's not difficult. If you can do YouTube, you can just type in how to do your birth chart and see what house and everything that Venus is in, how it affects you. I can't remember mine. I do have it, and I quite often look at it, but I can't remember Venus. I can't remember where Venus is in my chart. It might be Pisces, but I could be wrong. Okay, so not that it really matters. This is not my reading. So the next card out is the Magician. So this is about transmuting energy. It's having everything at your fingertips to make this abundance come in, to birth this new cycle. You have like infinite amount of knowledge and understanding. You've got everything you need. It's the manifestation card. It could be the communication. That's just, it's the Mercury card. So that's out there somewhere. It could be communication. Take another card and see what happens. The Seven of Pentacles. Seven Pentacles is like putting in the work. It's like setting those seeds. It's planting those ideas, putting those coins into that investing them correctly. And then I don't want to say waiting, but it is an element of waiting for them to mature and for them to start growing. You won't see the growth overnight. It's not something that happens quickly, but the work's been done in that sense. You've laid the land down and you've planted the seeds. And then you've got the Justice card. Okay, so truth, balance. It could be your justice that's about to come in. You know, maybe you've been working really hard and you're about to be blessed by the universe. Or you're still on the hunt for what it is that you want blessing. Maybe you haven't quite figured out how to transmute this energy yet, but I think you are. I think you just need to look at what it is that you desire. And again, we've got this sort of disc imagery here, that like focus, especially with the inspiration hunt. I mean, to me, that just, I know I think of a gun, you know, going hunting. It's almost like that optical, the scope, the sight, and you've just got to refine it a little bit. Judgment, yep, you have been judged and deemed worthy. Again, message could be coming in, but it's about being called to action. It's like, now, come on, now maybe you've just figured out what it is that you want, or now's the time to figure out what it is that you want, because this whole new abundant beginning wants to come in. You've just got to be standing there in your confidence. Okay, make the decisions as you go to exactly what it is and how you want it, and it will just come flowing. Yeah, it will just come flowing with the sun. It's illumination, it's confirmation that there's this whole new lot of abundance that's just sitting there waiting for you to figure it out. Okay, and the last card is the Ten of Cups. This is an ultimate wish fulfillment. What have you been manifesting? Okay, because it's like, now is the time for you to take that next step, whatever it might be for you. I'm going to see if I can find a tarot deck that will help us figure, an oracle deck that will help us figure out what this is. But it's like, you're being called. Yes, come on, now's the time. You've laid the groundwork. Maybe you've been working on your sacral, you know, what it is you desire, and now that you've got to make those decisions, and then it just comes flowing in. Maybe I'll put these two videos up next, like on the same day, because the one I've just done was the same. It's like you just had to wait for this a little bit of energy to click. Like I was saying, it was like a cog on a clock, or you know, on a watch, or you know, like on New Year's Eve, where you know, 11:59 and you're doing the countdown, 10, 9, 8, and it just goes thunk. And that's the energy that I keep getting. I've been getting it for a long time. That it's just something that just needs to dunk, something that just needs to click. Let's have a look at some oracle cards. Hold on. I grabbed the Moonology Manifestation oracle deck. I will shuffle this in, but seeing as it come flying out. Last quarter moon of Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. You know what? I'm not going to put it back in. I'm going to leave that out. There's something, and I can't put my finger on it. But you know, earlier I said about this circle. We've also got the sun there now. Obviously the moon. I mean, I know the moon is this deck, but I just wanted to point that out. So we'll take one or two of these just to see what see if we can figure it out, what it is that needs to shift. Something needs to shift. Something you need to turn your attention to. Something you're not quite understanding or seeing. Know your worth with the new moon in Taurus. See, the new moon in Taurus. Let me see let me go and find out if I can find out when that is. Hold on. I say I'll go find out when it is. It's only because, you know, Taurus, we're at the beginning of March now and Taurus season is coming up. We've got the full moon in Libra on the 13th of April, and then the new moon in Taurus is on the 27th of April, which will be very interesting for me because that is my birthday. I am a Taurus and I have the new moon coming on my birthday, so ooh, I'm going to brace myself for that. But know your worth, okay? Maybe that because I come out on top of the Empress there, you know, and you've got the Queen of Wands on the table. If this is, again, it's only energy, so if this is for you as a feminine, know your worth. Tap into your desires. And I think there's going to be something illuminated to you. Focus on the positive. Well, it's a big yes. It's a wish fulfillment. It's something you've been manifesting. It's your judgment, your justice. You've put in the work. What is this? I mean, looking at this card again, I keep saying that something needs to be revealed to you, but maybe you need to reveal something. There could be a message out there for someone. Obviously got Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius with these cards. Is there a truth you need to express? You need to tap into your feminine power. You need to sit back and allow this energy to come in, because it wants to come in. You've put the work in, and it's like you're being, yes, here it is. Here's your wish fulfillment, but there's something that you need to focus on. Oh, hang on. I've actually picked up 2 more decks. I don't really like having loads of decks out at the same time, but here we are. This one is the Dream Ritual. Okay, so what it does is it gives you sort of a ritual you can do with your dreams, technically. I might have a little look at the booklet, but this just might help us on what it is that you need to focus on, or we need to focus on. The ego. Okay, so it could be something you desire. Let's have a look. Ego. I think I might have just gone straight past it. Ego. Self-awareness, identify character, depth and association. The light of the full moon can fully reveal the wonder and expansiveness of the night sky. It's the perfect time to look up with feelings of awe and to delve within yourself for meaning, healing and inspiration. Give yourself full permission to dream with your eyes wide shut and your eyes wide open. Under the light of the full moon, it's time you made everything all about you. So I wonder if it's between the new moon and the full moon. I can't remember the dates now. The 27th was the new moon and the full moon was 13th, wasn't it? Yes, yeah, so 13th of April through to the 27th of April. But it also could be this month. Okay, so it could be March. I only said April because of that. But this month, the full moon is the 14th in Capricorn. And the new moon is the 29th in Aries. So maybe it'll happen between those dates. Take that as it resonates. It might be different for different people. I mean, the ritual itself is to set aside 20 minutes of the day going for a walk out in nature. Maybe that's where that kind of energy comes in here with this card. You know, how it's out in nature. Inspiration hunt. Maybe you need to get out in nature to get some inspiration. Some, you know, waterfalls. Be around water. That's always a great one. Pace mindfully. Notice the feeling of your feet on the pavement or path, the sounds happening around you. I'll just skip through this, it's a bit long-winded. At some point during your walk, tell yourself you are dreaming. From then on, decide to look beneath the surface for deeper meaning. Decide if everything you notice or encounter on your walk is a symbol of some aspect of your own personality, such as, you know, if you pass a tree, are you feeling grounded enough? Okay. There could be some messages in there for someone. What was the other one I got? I got out the Wishcraft Oracle, because I wondered if this was sort of a wishy kind of energy, or it might just make... Oh, don't need the booklet, Joe. It just might be a message for someone. A wish, maybe, that you could make, or you've been making. It also just gets out some different cards. paper aeroplane. I am free to make my wishes come true. There's your manifestations. This is going to... I always try and ask for clarity and I never very often get it. I clearly have the sort of, nope, you've just got to let these people figure it out for themselves. And as I've got to figure it out for myself as well. So I'm going to just have to say, take this as it resonates. But there's something that just you need to focus on. Something you need to maybe put a little bit of the ego aside to allow this energy to come in. This energy just wants to come in. And it's like you're at this crossroads of, you know, do you go left or do you go right? I think it's going to come in regardless of whether you go left or right. But it's just, you need to be, I don't really know. Maybe you just need to be honest with yourself as to what it is that you want. And then you can manifest from there. Could be a message for someone. But I think you've been manifesting and it wants to come in. It's so close to coming in. Maybe you just need to move physically, get out in nature, take that walk, you know, look to your dreams even. But just stand in your confidence and know that you can have the life you desire. You just have to put in the energy. You can sit there and think and manifest and say, oh, I want this, I want that. But you need to actually make the moves. You know, it's not just going to come to you. If you want to fly a paper aeroplane, you've got to make it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to leave it there and say good luck. Thank you for watching. And please like, comment and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.